is back there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So anyway, they called my mom, the police department does, and tell her you need to get down here right away. They didn't tell her we have your son because they had told my mom earlier when she went for help. And they told
her, she went for help for sure. Their son was missing.
Yeah, they told her he's either in Detroit, Chicago, or he's dead.
Oh my goodness! I mean, when you mention those, two cities, they are now being equated to death.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah. Chicago, Detroit.
Yeah. And my mom is thinking it must be the latter one.
Oh no!
Because there's no one that he knows in Chicago nor Detroit.
Your mama knew you very well. I figure like you are a very quiet boy whom your mama will not suspect that you do such a thing.
Exactly. I was a Sunday school scholar.
I know.
I'm serious.
They say still what has one day. You would listen and want to act, especially when you did.
But I'm in the police department in a small room. And I'm handcuffed behind my back.
Oh, no.
But my mom has already been called. My mom is thinking the police officer have found my body and they want her to come.
Identify the body.
And identify the body. So she chose not to tell a soul.
When she left home, she was so...
She wanted to go and have some me time. Yeah. So I'm standing in the room. Police officers are sitting in the room. And my mom was just from here to where that gentleman there maybe is standing from when she walked in. And when she walked in, she just stood there and began shaking. Then she...
You're looking at her.
I'm looking at her, but, I don't know whether to move. What? These white folks got guns. I done survived this. I done survived Postman. I don't want to get shot in front of my mama, so I'm being still.
Oh, wow.
But after my mom spotted me, she just take off where she began to holler. Oh, thank you, Jesus, my Lord, my God, those type words. And one of the police officers got up to try to restrain her. And I don't know what happened. I just saw the police officer fall to the ground. To the floor. And my mom kept running.
The police officer fell to the ground?
Yeah, I don't know whether she did something to him. She didn't know what she was doing.
It's God who did it.
Yeah, she didn't know what she was doing. She wanted to get to me. And I wanted her to get to me. Yeah.
In a flash of a second, the police was
on the ground. I'm going to tell you, it's funny now, but that part
oh my God.
wasn't funny because I didn't know what was going to happen
after that
to her, whether he was going to get up and retaliate or what. And, I can't do anything. That's my mama. I'm going to do something, but what, I don't know.
You are a fighter like your mom.
Yeah.
It's genetical.
Yeah. So they had to, my mom fell on me, and she's crying, tears running in my mouth, snot running in my mouth, everything, man. But it was okay with the tears and snot because it was from my mother. Yeah, so I didn't have a problem with it. They helped my mother up because she couldn't get up by herself, man. She was just hysterical.
Yeah. Sure.
So they helped her up, and then they helped me up and took the cuffs off, and I'm looking at the officer, and the officer is looking at me, and I'm trying to figure out what's next. And he said, "You all can go."
Those are the final words you guys
you talking about a burden had it been lifted off me.
At some point, you even wish that your mother hadn't come, because if have been trouble for both of you.
Yeah. But she didn't.
But now you're free.
She didn't care. My mom would have whooped everybody in that, I believe, because she wanted me.
Yes.
She wanted her son. And nothing could have gotten in her way that would have stopped her from getting to me. So,
Wow.
yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest of it is history, because not only was I the youngest.
Is this in a book?
Yes, I've done a book. Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the book?
Pushing Forward.
Push It Forward. Hezekiah Watkins.
Yes, sir.
If you're watching these right now, go find out Push It Forward by Hezekiah Watkins. You want to be able to support him. He's a fighter, a civil rights movement fighter. I tell you, he's lived over the decades, over 6 decades, so to speak, since he went to that bus station. Would you do it? Keep talking, my friend.
Good question. Wow.
So you went home?
My mom took me home, yeah. And all that love that was shown at the bus station was still being shown until we got home.
At that time, how did you get home? Did your mother have a car?
Yeah, she had a car. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We wasn't as poor as some folks, but we were poor.
It is rare at that time for, I'm trying to figure, a family of your caliber, I should say, getting into fighting. That is what you are not supposed. You are not supposed to do that.
No. Mm-mm. Thank you all for coming already. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
You had a phone, you had a car, and all that, and I mean, you were going to church,
buying a house.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She was purchasing her first home. Yeah.
You wanted to defy all that, but you wanted something greater, not only for you, but for everybody
else. At that time, thereafter, I wanted a better life for my mother. So
she had given up everything for you.
Exactly. And I went on, this is the kicker, after getting my mother permission, which was very hard to do. I wanted to become a freedom rider. Mm-hmm. A gentleman by the name of James Bevel was a activist here in Jackson, and he came to recruit me, saying that, I've been to Parchment Prison. I could help him bring in other young folks. I could help him do fundraisings, and all of these things I could help with, but really start a movement. And I wasn't interested in no movement. I wasn't interested in him. And he kept on asking me. I didn't tell you about the beat down that I got. I need to go back and tie all of this in. Yeah. After my mom took me home, still had not allowed me to say anything. Because when I began to talk, she would cut me off.
Yeah.
And we get home, and I'm sitting in the car, man, because I'm trying to process this, because I have 2 older brothers in the house. Wow. And I'm trying to figure out, what will I tell them?
Because
I've been violated, but I can't tell my brother.
You lived with that in your heart because you wanted to obey your mother.
Oh yeah. So my mom kept saying, get out of the car. And, I didn't want to get out of the car, but I finally got out the car.
Yeah.
Because my mom began to raise her voice, and she began using curse words, and I've never heard her curse before. And by her using those words, I knew she was serious.
Yeah.
So I get out of the car, and she told me that once you get in the house, drop them. I knew what drop them was, but I've never had to drop. My 2 older brothers had, but not me.
Yeah.
So I go in the house and I drop my clothes. Become, as we say in Mississippi, naked as a jaybird.
That's a jaybird.
Yeah. And my mom come in with 3 switches.
3?
3. And she took those 3 switches and she braided them until she had one.
You knew what was coming.
Man, she beat the brakes off me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was just, my chest was just raw. And that's when I met Mr. Bevel thereafter. This was in July. And it was September before I left the house. And the reason I left the house, school started in September.
Oh, yeah.
And the first day school is out, I met Mr. Bevel. And he wanted me to become an activist with him. And I'm telling him no. And he kept talking. I began to unbutton my shirt until I had enough buttons open. I pulled my shirt open and showed him the scars. And he wanted to know, did that happen to you in Poshman? I told him no. He said, well, what happened? I said, this is what my mother did.
Yeah.
He said, man, your mother did that to you? I can't believe it. And believe it or not, I got mad at him. And
Mr. Bevel?
Yes. I told him, man, my mama can whoop me whenever she get ready.
Yes, because...
And you don't need to be laughing at these whips that's on my body. And the best thing for you to do is get the hell away from me.
Please, did.
Like right now, yeah. But now I'm 14.
You had already seen a lifetime of what some people don't see in their lifetime.
Yeah, so I'm 14 and he's back on the scene, Mr. Bevel. And he still is at me. I need you to do this and do that, blah, blah, blah. And he said some things that was convincing. And that was about my mama.
Yeah.
How the white man treat my mama and other blacks and the way I'm being treated. My thing is I shouldn't be treated that way.
Oh.
And I want to do something about it, but I can't because I know my mother is not going to allow it to happen. And she didn't. But she finally said, I cannot give you a go. But I cannot stop you either. Because I know your mind is made up.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can say, may God be with you. And that was enough. That was a yes, be honest with you, for me.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yes, yes. And I went on, now this is the kicker. I went on from that conversation to joining forces with Mr. Bevel and being arrested 109 times.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
So I became...
After being arrested at 13, you were arrested 109 times.
Yes. So I became the youngest freedom rider at 13 with the most arrests than anybody else of 109.
You're watching Scholars TV. This is the story of Hezekiah Watkins. Can you believe it? He was arrested first at 13 in 1961 for going to a bus station designated for the white folks.
Exactly.
He still went on to be arrested 109 times despite the beating he got at the police station and from his mother. He's not done yet. I feel like there's more coming. His book is called Push It Forward. Go find it. It's on Amazon, or where do we find it?
You can find it on Amazon, yeah.
Push It Forward.
You can write this call or write there, send it to you.
Yes. You'll also be able to find the link to Mr. Hezekiah under this video, because this story must go all over. People are here who are uncelebrated. I feel, that's what I feel. No wonder we came here as a first stop to Mississippi today to find out about the civil rights movement, and luckily we found Mr. Watkins. He has a great story. It's not a story. It's about a call to action. Do not allow yourselves again to be stepped on. Keep talking, my brother.
Well, I met some interesting individuals along the way, and those individuals, Dr. King, Stokely, marched and was jailed with Dr. King. here in Mississippi. I was